Hi everyone, how are you? I had an exercise class this morning for Pilates at the YMCA. It's mat Pilates and we use the yoga ring. My belly hurts and the rest of me is kind of sore too. Tomorrow I do Pilates in a studio at the Pilates studio and Thursday as well. So I guess you can say I'm a glutton for punishment, but I feel so much better after doing Pilates, even though it wears me out and I'm tired and I'll probably take a nap for about half an hour to an hour. But it makes me feel so much better because it's working the smaller muscles in my body, especially my legs. My legs were mangled as a child from an accident. So the fact that I can walk is huge, and that I can bend is huge. So in order to keep it up, I need to keep doing Pilates because Pilates is helping tremendously with my physical movement. I started on a row of white again for this side of the I'm gonna have to repeat this on all four sides, but I have to do another row of white, another row of dark blue, another row of light blue, which they have different names for with the Premier anti-pilling yarn, which I'm using for this. And then I gotta do white again. So I've got a ways to go because I gotta do this on all four sides. And then I have to build up corners that look like that. So I'm gonna be doing squares after I do these sides like that. And this is what it's gonna look like when it's done. And I'm gonna have up to the blue and white, off-white here done. And then my next section will be working on squares. And I don't know how long I'm gonna have to do all those squares. You know, they may divide it up into, 3 months or 2 months to do all those squares. I don't know. But I'll find out next month. I hope you're all doing well. It's another hot one here today. I have a ceiling fan here in this room and the air conditioner going to try to keep it cooler in here. So I'm very thankful for air conditioning. I'm also very thankful for a basement because we live in Kansas and everybody knows that Kansas gets lots of tornadoes. So I like having a basement and it's cool down there. So if our air conditioner's not working well, we go downstairs. I'm surprised nobody's here yet. but I'm just going to crochet. And hopefully somebody will show up. It shows one person is here and gave me a thumbs up. Hello. How are you doing, Timmy? I keep messing up on this. I don't know why. I'm tired because I went to work out this morning. So everything is tired. All my muscles and joints and everything is tired. So I'm going to probably go take a nap before my husband gets home. So I'm tired but good also. Found out what I was doing wrong, I think. Oh, I see. Okay, well, I broke my glasses yesterday. Oh, no. Once when I had, what did you do? Break the frames or scratch the glass or what? And how did it happen? I wear glasses to drive primarily. So now going to wear my old ones. No, I was cleaning them and the lens popped out. No way of fixing them myself. I have gone to Walmart. They have an eye service center there and they will fix them for free. Or go where you buy your glasses and they will fix them for free. Because I've done both of those. Especially when my husband couldn't fix them. My husband's got better close-up vision than I do. So he could fix them better. And he doesn't shake like I do. Because we have the small tools to fix eyeglasses. But with coordination issues, it's hard. Oh, you have no way of getting there. Wow. Do you think you can ask a neighbor to take you? I'm just trying to think of things. Or a friend. Okay, on my group, I am starting to pray for people. I do devotions in the morning. I record them and I put them up in the morning. And if you have a prayer request, you can leave it in the description box or the comment section, or you can email me. My email is in the description box if you have any prayer requests. Okay? No one to ask? Better health. That's me too. So Pilates is helping me a lot with my physical limitations. I've got water today in my jug. It's important to stay hydrated. So I drink a lot of water and I drink other stuff too, but mostly water to keep me hydrated. I usually drink about 142 and a half ounces of water a day, 0.7. Wow, that's a lot. Hi, Regina, how are you? Congratulations. How are you, Regina? Thank you. I haven't checked my email yet. I won't be getting it out until next week, if that's okay. I won't be requesting or needing a signature when the package arrives. Just so you know. I love all the comments everybody's been leaving. So, how are you doing, Regina? Hi, Regina. Read, by the way, I can't see the writing in chat. Cataracts are bad. All right. I'm doing well, thank you. Okay, your caps are on. You might want to not yell at us. Hi, Timmy. And Timmy says, laugh out loud. Supposedly, there's 7 people in here, and there's only 2 thumbs and 2 people talking. So I would imagine you 2 left, you did the thumbs up, and the rest of the people are just lurking and not paying it, not writing anything. Oh, well, I guess I am working on this thing. I gotta read the directions for the next row. Excuse me. Chain 1, single crochet, double crochet, chain 2. All right. I don't have a thing to talk about. I finished my project yesterday and I haven't decided what is next. I've got a list a mile long of stuff I want to make. And I want to use up my yarn, or a lot of the worsted weight yarn. So I want to make more baskets with the yarn. I want to start making more amigurumis, stuffed animals, another dinosaur. I want to finish my tops that I started because I'm not quite done with this one. I still have to do shape the neckline. Of course, I still have the Liliana. I finished round 80. So now I need to get out the big book of the patterns with the pattern in it so I can continue on with it. Let's see. This is the yarn that came with my Annie's for this month. And instead of opening up these colors, I had leftovers from the previous months. So I'm finishing up what I had from the previous months. Regina, what options do you have? Regina says, I forgot I'm working on a wild and free top. I haven't started that one yet because I've got too many other things started right now that I want to finish. But Carol wants to do it with me. And so I don't know. I don't know when we're going to start it. But the wild and free top is beautiful. They also call it the Jen Ivy top. Let's see here. I'm going to go in here and double crochet and double crochet in this one. Chain 2. Oh, I see. Okay, says Timmy. Next week, I'm gonna have to start attending some meetings for substitute teachers. I also want to make a beach bag. That sounds wonderful, Regina. What kind of yarn are you going to be using? And what kind of yarn are you using for the Gen Ivy top? Walden Free. Did Ivy B do that one? Yes. Ivy B and Jen did that one. Regina says, I'm using the Walden Free that Ivy B used. What is the Walden Free? The type of yarn? I don't know what type that is. Because I was thinking about using Hobie yarn. It's a 2-weight. Mine starts off like a lilac color and goes to blue and then navy blue, and it's sparkly, or royal blue, not navy blue. Yarn bee. Oh, wow. I'll have to check it out. But I'm only using what I have because I've got a lot of yarn to use up. I'm not buying any more yarn. Not right now. Have no need for more yarn right now. I guess I have a meeting to go to Thursday night also with my husband. I have the yarn that I win. I'm not giving you my Hobie yarn. Sorry. I just got that yarn, so I'm not giving it away. Unless, of course, I can't work with it. But I'm sure I'll find some way to use it up. Because it's beautiful. It's got sparkles. The yarn is covered for my top. Okay. I'll have to look that up. Wild and Free by Yarn Bee. Huh. Is it a 3-weight or a 2-weight? Nurse is here. All right. Take care, Timmy. Thanks for coming in. We passed our list and we are in compliance on our annual survey soon. I got a puppy thinking it would help my mom emotionally, and but it's too much. Sorry, guys, I'm reading about a friend who's always in need of prayer. Okay. It's Hobby Lobby 2-weight. Awesome. I didn't know they had 2-weight, but I never really looked that hard for it. So, Regina, how are you doing on your top? Or have you started it yet? I think it's Yarn Bee Rapology. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I misplaced my crochet hook. I didn't move, so it's got to be here. There it is. Hi, Enid. How are you? It's good to have you here. See what I'm working on, Enid? And I'm going to have to do that on all four sides of this afghan. Okay, you started it and it's going fine so far. Do you have the pattern? Or did you follow the tutorial? Because the tutorial is a very long video. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? I am lurking. Just want to say hi. Well, welcome. Glad you're here. I don't know how to schedule my lives, so I just I hit a button and it's go live instantly, and then I wait for people to show up because I'm pretty new to having being a content creator. So I like to talk to my fellow subscribers, and I make my live subscribers only because that way there are fewer trolls that come in or scammers or whatever, people who make our lives miserable. Yep, both, says Regina. And Regina says, hi, Cheryl. And Cheryl says, hi, Regina. And Enid says, yeah. So, how are you? Tell us about yourself. I'm guessing you crochet. Or maybe knit. Enid Inherited Stitches says, hello, Cheryl. Or hello, Regina. Oh, great, you crochet. That's wonderful, because so do we. Not just me, but everybody in here crochets. So what do you like to crochet, Cheryl? I'm going to ask you a million questions because I don't really know you yet, but I know everybody else, what they're doing. Joanne, hi. How are you? Are you also a new subscriber? And Enid asks, what's your favorite type of project to crochet, Cheryl? And she says, hi, Joanne. Cheryl says, laugh out loud. I crochet different things. And Inherited Stitches says, Joanne, sorry. Regina says, hi, Joanne. Is it Dalen or Dallin? And Joanne says, hey, Inherited Stitches. Hey, Regina Reed. And Cheryl says, favorite thing to crochet is doilies. Oh, you use the crochet thread. I used to make doilies. And I don't know if I still can. My vision isn't as good as it used to be. So using small crochet hooks is a challenge. Hey, Michelle, can I say bonjour tout le monde? I swear some Quebecois told me to say that a long time ago. It's making me slightly crazy, to be honest, because tout le monde is everything, doesn't it? Equals. Tout le monde is, we use, it's not la, it's le. L-E, not L-A. Tout le monde. That's a term we use in Quebec to mean, hi everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. So yeah, that would be good, but it would be le, L-E, not la. Because le is masculine. Cheryl says, Joanne, how's it going? Joanne says, I'm trying to read this pattern for my Blue Star Afghan. If it's a free pattern, I can go check it out and help you with it. Enid says, whoa, doilies, you have patience. Joanne says, it's going. Enid says, bonjour tout le monde. Yes, exactly. Perfect. Bonjour tout le monde. Okay, Cheryl says, I enjoy it, but as Michelle says, it's hard to see nowadays. Sometimes. Enid says, but what if the whole group is female? It doesn't matter. If you're talking about all the women, it would be la or les. So you would use les, L-E-S, instead of L-A. But I know it's confusing because they have the masculine and feminine words, but le is everybody or the world, or actually it means the world, le monde, the world. Susan, hi. Okay, so French does my head in. I can understand that, Enid. Joanne says it's on Pinterest. And Susan says, hello, Michelle. Thank you for coming in. Thank all of you for coming in. Joanne says, hi, Susan Burke. Enid says, elementary school French was a long time ago. Yep. And Susan says, hello, Joanne. Is it Joanna or Joanne? It's Joanne. Enid says, Pinterest is the devil. I can get engrossed in looking at pins for a long time. Yes. And it is Joanne, not Joanna. Okay. So what are you all working on? Cheryl said she's working on a doily if she can see it that well. And Joanne, I'm not sure what Joanne is working on. I am working on the Casablanca Afghan, the third month's directions. The third month's directions, well, this is the Afghan when it's done, but this part that's blue and white, that's the part I'm working on. You're working, ooh, okay. So Enid says, I just wove in ends on an old granny square I had made. I found it when I was cleaning up some stuff. Good for you for cleaning. Can you come over here and clean? That looks complicated, Michelle. Not bad. Joanne says she's working on her Blue Star Afghan. That's awesome. Cheryl says I'm working on a boho vest for my sister. Wonderful. And Cheryl says, hello, Susan. How have you been? And Edith says, not LOL, not with my back. Hi, Carol. How are you? It's so good to see you. This is what I'm working on, Carol. Enid says, I did get some good news. My MRI will apparently only cost us $115 after insurance pays. Phew, that is great news. Carol says, beautiful, thank you. Enid says, but I can't crochet in the machine. Of course not, that's when you gotta sleep. I pretty much, when I go into an MRI machine, I close my eyes and I fall asleep or get some rest anyway. Haven't had an MRI done in a long time. Okay. And Carol says, I started on a newborn dress. Awesome. Where did you get the pattern, Carol? And what kind of yarn are you using? And what size hook? Susan says, I'm working on the bag-a-day dress. Wonderful. I would love to make that too, but I can't right now. I've got too many other things going right now. Enid says 30 minutes, I have to stay in there. Gosh. It's a good time for a nap, in my opinion. That's what I did last time I had an MRI done. I shut my eyes and just relaxed. Because I had 2 toddlers at home, so anytime I I don't have to take care of them, was peaceful. Let me rest. Yep, me too. It's been more than 20 years since I've had one. So that's what I'm working on. I went to exercise this morning, so I feel a little better, but I'm also tired. So I'm going to take a little nap before my husband gets home so I have a little more energy when he does get home. But this is the part I'm working on the Casablanca Afghan. Does it go this way or that? Yeah, it goes this way. So I'm working on this part. Then after this row, I have another row of light blue and then 2 rows of the cream color. And then I got to do this on all 4 sides. Carol says the pattern is from Crochet for Baby. I'm using pink loops and threads, Baby Delight number 3, using a 2mm hook. Wow, that's small. That's like a bee hook. Well, I'd love to see a picture of it when it's done. Hey, Carol, I'm at 400 subscribers now. So pretty soon I'll be getting my community tab once I reach 500. I keep making the same mistake over and over again. All right. Michelle, is it hard to do? You can read patterns. Yes, I can read patterns. Susan. Enid says only 98 to go. For me, it seems unlikely I'll ever get there at this rate, but I'll use Instagram. What do you mean? 98 to go to get to 500? Carol says, Susan, are you working on the new Bag a Day dress? That's what she said, Carol. Enid said, for you, yes. Ah. Okay, for me, I've only got 98 more to go. I don't know, other than being able to post pictures and stuff on my community tab, I don't know what else I'm going to put there. Hi, Samantha. How are you? I'm working on the Casablanca Afghan. Is the blanket you're working on hard to do? Well, some of the stitches it wanted me to do, I did it my own way because I don't know how to do reverse single crochets. So, because it said to do them in the front loop only, so that I could do a back loop, whatever, in the following round. So I did a regular row of single crochets in the front loop so that I could do the back loop with whatever the next row had. But other than that, it's not difficult. It's just time consuming. because they give you a certain amount to do each month, and they send you the yarn for it. So yes, Carol, I am. You're working on the bag-a-day dress. That's awesome. I would love to start that, but I can't right now. Enid says maybe I should join some granny squares. Yeah, if you've got a lot of them. I've got a whole bag full of them downstairs. I don't know where I got them from, but I did not make them. And they were made much tighter than I crochet. So I don't know if I should try putting them together. Enid says, I planned a granny square throw for my craft cave to match the wall paint and trim. Actually, the wall paint and trim is supposed to match the granny squares. I sent my husband to Home Depot or Lowe's with 2 granny squares to match paint color too. I still think this is absolutely hilarious. It is. Yeah, you bring 2 granny squares to the paint store. I need to match these colors. That would be hilarious. Yep, that would be hilarious, Enid. Carol says, I want a yarn room so bad. I need people to move out of my house. Who's all living with you, Enid or Carol? So I've got people. I'm getting a lot of messages from Colleen, Grammy Colleen. Please let me know what pattern you would like to start with or if you changed your mind. She's got a lot of patterns. Angel Lovey. I'm looking at some easy patterns to possibly do a tutorial on. Hi, Susan. Peppermint Stitches says hi. Okay, here it goes. My 29-year-old son is 29-year-old ex-girlfriend, my 8-year-old and 3-year. Wow. not 5-year-old grandsons. My 25-year-old son, my husband, myself, and 2 dogs. 7 people. Wow. Yeah, you need people to move out of your house because they don't really belong there, do they? If your son moves out, how many people are moving out with him? Peppermint says, Enid, did you get my messages? I tried to DM you, but couldn't figure it out. Sorry about that, but I can give you my email if you want, and you can email me. Do not do it in the text. Okay? Do not ever put your email in the text. If you need, you can email it to me, and I could email it to Enid if she emails me. Okay, Enid says, on which platform, Peppermint, are you on Instagram? Enid says, I have a Gmail with this username without spaces. Susan says, going to go, everyone take care. You take care too, Susan. Thank you so much for coming in. Carol says, oh, and the turtle. Enid says, gods. Peppermint Stitches, I am not on Instagram. Enid says, bye, Susan. Carol says, and 5-year-old grandsons. Wow. Enid says, I have 2 kids, husband, 95-pound lab hound, and an old cranky cat. I can't take it anymore. How old are your kids, Enid? Peppermint says, okay. Enid says, yeah, unless you like nasty spam email. Yeah, you don't want that. And Susan says, thanks. Inherited Stitches says, I think I tried to find your Instagram, Peppermint, without success. Hi, I bring it. You're Kelly. How are you? Your kids are 9 and 11. That's a nice age that's a fun age. How are you, Kelly? What are you working on? You're tired? So am I. I went to exercise this morning and it kind of wore me out. Carol says, no, they don't. We are sending my son to college right now for cybersecurity. As soon as he's done and on his feet, he's out. Hopefully the ex will move out with when he does. The 25-year-olds can stay. What about the grandkids? Okay, and I bring it every day. Kelly says I'm good and trying to finish a scarf. Awesome. Oh my, Carol. Yeah, she's got a house full. Hey, Enid, you are funny, says Kelly. Peppermint Stitches says, don't forget to give Michelle a thumbs up, everybody. Thank you. Carol says the grandkids can stay too. You just want your kids to move out, don't you? Enid says, I'd try, Kelly. You're funny, Enid. I'm working on this portion of the Casablanca Afghan for those that haven't seen. Carol put dropped Peppermint Stitches link. Enid says the plumber has to come today. If it ain't one thing, it's another. That's true. Carol's dropped Inherited Stitches link to her channel. Peppermint Stitches says, thanks, Carol. And Inherited Stitches says, thanks, Carol. Carol then dropped I Bring It's link because Carol is just that awesome. And I Bring It says, thanks, Carol. So, Grammy Colleen has given me permission to use her patterns to teach my subscribers how to follow and read patterns. Isn't that wonderful? And Carol then dropped her link. I just joined. I bring it. Okay, cool. Thank you. Huh. I just want us to all support each other. That is great, Carol. That's what we do, right? Hey guys, I hate to do this to you, but I'm too tired to be crocheting. I'm too tired to be sitting here watching you all. And I'm too tired to try to think of things to tell you about. The workout this morning really got me tired. So Cheryl, do you have a channel? Yeah, Grammy Colleen is great. We all need to show her some support because she's helping me out with teaching you guys how to crochet or how to read patterns. For those of us, some of the people don't know, and I, okay, no, you just have your name one, okay. I was just about to make a hexagon. I I love that pattern. Um, so you get some rest, Michelle. Nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you too, Cheryl and Joanne. And those are the two new ones. And everybody else who I've known for a while. I got you, Carol and Peppermint. What do you mean you fell out? I don't know what you mean by that. Kelly, I'm going to add you as a moderator too, because I know you're on here all the time. Oh, your signal dropped. All right, I'm going over to Aisha's. I think it's her first live. I'll see everyone on the YouTube streets. That sounds good, Carol. I'm going to go rest and maybe I'll be back on tonight. I don't know yet. Do you have Aisha's URL or link? Carol? I won't leave until the link is dropped. Thank you. There's Aisha's link. Carol dropped it. You too. Have a blessed day, Susan and Enid and Carol and Kelly and Cheryl and Joanne. Take care. We'll talk to you later. Thanks again for being here. Bye-bye.